As women, we are the main healthcare provider for our family. That can entail your children, it can entail your husband, if you're caring for your parents as well. You know, I even think of our little furry friends at home, even your pets. You're the healthcare provider for them. And it's an extremely important role that can be very rewarding as well as challenging. But what a legacy to leave to our kids in doing that if we can promote a healthy lifestyle and prevent heart disease and diabetes and other health concerns among them by leading them down the right path and giving them the tools they need to live a healthy lifestyle. We wear many hats as being the healthcare provider, and the main hat is being a mother to my 3 children. And what that entails and involves is not only finding primary care physicians or a family doctor for them, but also thinking and remembering their dental health, their eye care health. We are the source of what they eat in the household, so making sure that we're providing healthy meals for them, make sure they get physical activity. Some things that we don't usually think about is even making sure they're wearing sunscreen and insect repellent. It's funny, I go on a lot of my kids' field trips, and I'm the one that's bringing the sunscreen and the bug spray to make sure everybody is making sure they're protecting themselves in that way. So it can take a lot of time in managing that, especially with 3 kids, and making sure that all their health care needs are met. And then, too, being a healthcare provider for my husband is probably one of the biggest challenges because, as we know, I think men will tend to wait till there's a problem in their health before seeking medical attention. It's more important to be preventative and proactive and to prevent a problem before it arises. So I find the best way to do that is to make an appointment for him instead of waiting for him to make the appointment. So it can be quite the juggling act. And with working with your kids, providing healthy snacks that are available for them at the end of the day if you're not there for them, fruits and vegetables, and making sure that that's accessible so that they will snack on those items instead of cookies and cake. I think we know, too, we can say all we want to our kids, but they're going to watch our actions more than what we say to them. So if I tell them, eat healthy choices and I'm eating cookies for breakfast, that's not going to sink in with them. I think the most important part of your day is breakfast, and that's one of the main things, in our household. They have to eat a healthy breakfast. Oatmeal, eggs, that's something I was brought up in one of the important lessons my mom taught me, is breakfast is the most important meal of the day, and you want something of substance that's going to get you through to lunchtime. I think a way that we could be a good role model in our families is to promote physical activity by doing family activities together, such as taking walks and bike rides. Another fun thing to do is if each person in the family has a pedometer, and just if you wear that one day, it's kind of neat to challenge one another to see who can get the most steps. 10,000 steps a day is what you want to get. So it's a fun competition to do, and yet it's promoting exercise. When you're wearing this pedometer, you tend to park further away. You tend to take the stairs because you want to get those steps in and you want to be the one to have the most steps. TV is something we all enjoy. People like to watch TV when you have the time. But you can even make it fun on commercials. We have a children's health fair and we teach them that, on commercials as a family, do some jumping jacks. Take turns picking something that you can do during that commercial. Push-ups, squats, to get that physical activity in, even when you're doing something sedentary like watching TV. And, little kids love that. They just think it's fun. Mom, you choose the next one, and I did more than you. And it's just during the commercial time, and then you rest while you're watching the program, and the next commercial comes, and you do another activity. So it promotes family time together as well as some physical activity in there. Or siblings can do it with one another. I think one of the greatest rewards is seeing that my family is healthy, and when they're healthy, they're happy. And with my kids, I feel, we're building a pattern with them. How we raise them, the health habits they have and the lifestyle they have is something that they're going to pass on to their kids. It's a legacy if you can promote a healthy lifestyle with them, something that they'll pass on, hopefully for generations to come.